The euro is a very, very feeble construction because it lacks an economic union, and because all these pro-European, pro-Euro advocates are afraid to speak truth to power and are just mostly caring about their own jobs, mostly caring about their papers they write, the discussions they are engaged in. But there are very few people around this who try to solve actual problems and who warn that, without a capital markets union, in this day and age, with Trump, trying to shove a stablecoin down our throat, which is sort of the next thing that can happen. And we don't have a capital markets union. We don't have the mechanism to turn the euro into a global currency and backed by a European bond, which itself needs to be backed by taxation and debt issuance rights. If we cannot do this, then we can't really have a single currency. This lie this hypocrisy that Yanis and I both address is basically the refusal to take the step after the monetary union, because this is what happened. The EU was very sort of reformist in the 80s and 90s. There was the single market, there was a single currency, and then they stopped. The development of the EU, the strengthening of the institutions essentially stopped. It was, there's a stability mechanism and there's some voting rules have been changed. It's all about stuff that people in Brussels care about. But in terms of institutional mechanism, the EU is basically the same as it was at the end of the Maastricht Treaty, and we all said at the time, it's imperfect, it's a start, but it can only be that. And if it doesn't continue, it's unstable. And if it's unstable, it will eventually, or unsustainable, like all things unsustainable, it will eventually stop.